Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Due to random circumstances beyond our control, our good friend Matthew will periodically be coming and going throughout the duration of this first episode, but he sends his regards and wishes that you all please enjoy the insanity that is the penal zone.
No, not the Chrysler Building.
That sounds fun. I can hardly wait.
So yeah, you can use the future vision on any character or on most characters, and you'll be able to see a vision of what could happen in the future.
Horrible spaceship.
But yeah,
I assume most of it's probably inconsequential, though.
Yeah, let's go with that. Otherwise, yeah, as I said, Matt's gonna be kind of a soft. Like he'll be here, he'll sometimes not be here. It's just
We really should fix that Atom randomizer sooner or later, just so we can finally put them back together to have them come back to these.
I was just gonna say he was gonna be out with his folks, but no, you had to take it to a dark place, didn't you?
It's called Salmon Max. So of course we're gonna go in every which way and sideways.
Some way to wake him up so he can explain what's
So
going on.
this is that brain that Max suddenly said the brain is dying and we need to save it. So we need to learn how to bring the brain back to life. Let's
Don't worry, Sam. I remember my CPR lessons from high school.
You did it, Sam and Max. You awakened me from the sleep of 100 deaths. How did you do
100
Easy
deaths?
peasy. All it took was Stinky's demon broth and Mama Bosco's futuristic power core.
Cool. Now we know the answer to the puzzle.
Well, okay, then. So I guess this is essentially this game's easy mode.
No. That is actually just a required puzzle.
Oh, so
not all puzzles we solve that way.
No. Oh, okay, so you're required to use that gizmo to learn how to solve the puzzle. Like, you can't do it out of order.
Nothing.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah,
ladies. Big winner coming through.
Oh, he gets to go to that off-planet vacation.
I'm sorry for a split moment. I thought he said big wiener coming through.
We want to ask you
I'm
to listen
a
to something like this for
wiener.
too long already. You can dig your own tunnels now, whilst I enjoy an all-expenses paid off-world vacation. So long, suckers.
Here he goes.
So much for that vacation, huh?
And there's his personal
And
belongings.
that is why we're doing a staycation this year.
Yep.
Pretty much like, welcome to the club, Max.
His helmet.
Well, we can take... is there anything else in there?
There's a hard hat and some kind of vacation ticket.
All the personal effects confiscated from our fuel resources are
Fuel
collected
resources?
and donated to various intergalactic mole man charities.
Why does he
Nice
sound
gesture.
familiar?
We should leave it for when that mole man gets back, Sam.
I think he went to live on a farm to play with other mole men.
Oh.
No, he bought the farm.
Check if he left
Get
his
it?
wallet.
No. No wallet.
I'm so morbid and cryptic.
Nope, he
Max
was a
is
broke
great.
bitch.
Max is great. Anyway, so we gotta find ourselves Grandpa Stinky's demon broth, and we gotta find, thank you, Door, and we need to find Mama Bosco's futuristic power core, because she's kind of an inventor, if you recall. That's how Bosco learned to be an inventor.
That's why she can still do that despite, being dead.
Non-corporeal.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the bridge.
Oh, look,
hey,
phone
Flint.
paper.
Haven't seen him in a while. Flint is one of their old freelance kind of like crummies.
And as a bit of a disclaimer, out of all the characters in the Telltale series, Flint is the only other character that really debuted in the comics.
Still can't believe Bosco left town.
Right,
without
he's pretty much
somebody.
the unofficial
Now we'll have
third
to go out
partner.
into the city when we want to buy stuff.
And yeah, Bosco's actually out of town.
Race change.
Yeah, he
That's
couldn't
hobos,
take the
Max.
stress of
We're
having to
always
live in
hobos.
having to
What did
have
I
the
say?
CIA watch his back.
Yeah, Bosco
Yeah,
is...
so
Bosco Tech Labs. Visit
Bosco
our new
Tech
location.
Labs, aka his mother's
so Mama
business, is
Bosco's
now at a
too good to
new
haunt our street
address.
anymore?
Well, this is kind of a bad neighborhood to be a ghost. All the best cemeteries are on the other side of town.
Fair enough. So now we know the number of wherever that is, but the issue is that we still don't know how to teleport yet.
Nope.
Hello and welcome to
Hey,
a
Bob.
new
Oh,
release
hey.
of the Computer of
Hey,
the
Kurt
Except-
and Chippy.
Prevention
Hey,
Society.
Kurt. The cops.
Hello, cops.
Except they're missing one.
And oh, by the way, Jordy, if you're wondering where Logan
I said
took the
you guys
inspiration
could
from his
Auto
auto
voice.
voice,
until you found
it
your
was
own
through Kurt.
place, but it's been months
Listen.
now.
You have been randomly selected
Oh,
to enjoy
no.
a free trial of the Crime-Tron XL at no cost to you.
What
Yeah,
is
you
steal
know.
of a deal?
What's this business about a free trial?
Mind what I say, you have an extremely sexy voice, Kurt.
You know, you I can tolerate, Steve.
Wait, excuse me?
But
I said you I can tolerate.
The only thing I'm missing is a nice set of memories.
James.
James! Okay, let's get back to the game.
hell no. Okay,
before I
cool.
lose my sanity.
So, oh yeah, what happened to Buster Blaster?
Oh yeah, whatever happened to him?
Traveled with user Vasco to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh.
What's an outdated arcade machine supposed to do in Vegas? He doesn't even have any money.
Buster Blaster received a generous workers' compensation settlement upon his termination from Pimplica.
Oh yeah, when he got high.
Pimplica.
While litigation is
yeah.
pending.
I forgot we actually took out his anger.
Yep. So yeah, basically, the cops are now working with us, and Bluster Blaster and Bosco went to Vegas. That's all you gotta know.
Okay.
Hey, Chippy.
For the last time, we are not letting your Japanese robot
Oh,
god
you know
into
what?
this
I just realized something.
We
He didn't
talked
go.
about this.
I know the
Hot
real
dog
truth. He
is
didn't go to
safe,
Vegas.
not creepy.
He went to the inventory.
Huh.
And we also just now learned the issue is that they actually can't be a Crimetron yet fully because they're looking for a new fourth member.
handy city map contained in the glove box.
But we can
Hey,
travel the
Sam,
world.
isn't our car still possessed by demons?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember that
As
bit?
long as you do not try to run the air conditioner.
Yeah, we
Gotcha.
brought our car back from the dead and we came back possessed with a demon. But just don't run the air conditioner and you're fine.
End of line.
Let me guess. We turned on the air conditioner at one point in the game.
No, we don't. But that would be amazing. Just Sam, turn on the air conditioner. Anyway, let's go down to the subway where the path to hell was once a long time ago. Haven't been here in a while. Yeah, the frickin' River Styx. Like this used to be the River Styx.
Sheesh, the
But
more
it's long since been drained.
Sweet time getting our subway station back into shape.
Well, to be fair, they've been subcontracting to the Mutant Alligators Union. Those guys are notorious loafers.
Rats.
No, moment.
I get it.
They're moles.
I love those!
So
It's too bad
yeah,
we can't reach up
those
here.
are those tunnels we saw back in season 2. No idea where they lead. What's that say?
It's too
I
far
mean,
away to
as
see
far
if
as
there's
we're
anything
concerned, we'll
interesting
never
and
know
or
where they
useful
lead.
in there.
Yes. So let's see. There's all the wall of cartridges. Contemplate them. Contemplate them.
Oh, people still haven't cleared away all those old
I thought you meant-
Minesweeper cartridges.
Clear them away? They're vintage collector's items. Mark my words, Sam.
See, that's
One
the
day those
issue. A
games
lot
are
of
going to
people
be
would tell
worth
me,
pennies.
hold on to your old Super Nintendo games and stuff. But oh, don't worry, that's
wait
just
a-
that's
Hi,
that's
Lincoln.
just a sculpt. It's just a sculpture of a sculpture of
Seven
Lincoln.
brights
Oh,
ago. It's a
okay. For a moment, I thought it was
sculpture
the
of Lincoln's
Lincoln.
head.
Nah.
What will it take to get rid of that guy?
He's not a real guy, Max. I can't be positive, but it seems to be made out of pudding.
Is
What?
it an
Pudding.
annual citywide pudding festival already? I feel unprepared.
Oh,
Hey, either you guys seen Charlie? He was supposed to be
he
back
bailed.
About that. He went to invest in a farm upstate.
Let's go. Let's go to this. Let's go to Stinky's. But yeah, no, it's like they always tell you like save your Super Nintendo cartridges, but now that emulation exists, they're practically worthless.
Well, not to mention the fact that, well, those carts aren't going to last forever. No matter how much you try to clean them.
Stinky hates that Grandpa Stinky likes listening to
Stinky's Diner,
like
the perfect place to catch up
bar-time,
with old
maritime
friends.
sailor
And
music.
meet new ones.
Is it just
like
me, or
emergency
does
medical
Stinky's in
technicians and the friendly
general
folks
seem
at
a lot more
Poison
cozier than
Control.
it does in Season 2?
Because in season 2, Stinky, the young Stinky, loved all the pop culture references, and Grandpa Stinky just wanted to make it a not crusty
Hey,
crab.
it's Flint paper.
And I guess now it's a not crusty crab.
Oh,
He's a hardboiled private detective, neighbor, and he's feared by hoodlums and insurance agencies everywhere.
Flint can help
And
us
he
with our
just killed
case,
and he
Sam.
just killed off the bug.
A corporal bug, yeah.
Look at that. Stinky's prize-winning spaghetti. A private dick's gotta eat, you know?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's.
that is a
let's
term
have
for
a go.
detective, you people who are obsessed with gutters.
Yes, I know all the Richards in the world.
Come to think of it, now that I look at this place, it's definitely looking a lot less nicely lit.
Well, hands off.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Also,
his
I'm
accent.
gonna be honest with you right now. I kind of preferred it back when Stinky just outright had no eyes and just squinted all the time. But with the new model, really, really horribly old.
We missed
But
you too,
with this new
Stinky.
model, you can still sometimes see his eyes
Make you wear
peeking
a
out.
beard net.
Which I kind of prefer the Brock look for him.
Isn't it kind of overkill?
I guess
to
when he
have a
did sort
radio
of
and a
very,
jukebox?
very faintly open his eyes up in the last game, but I guess it
He
didn't
does
look
all
like...
the squinting now.
I'll say.
To be fair, Sam, Stinky's food does require you to be 100% focused on digestion.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not ever forget.
You'd like me to tell you about my demon broth, wouldn't you? So you can steal another patent.
Oh yeah, back in season 2, we stole his
Lying
patent for
about
the
that,
tar
huh?
sticky
That was like
thingy
30
in his
years ago.
adhesive.
That's
Last
right.
30 years, I could have been living off the riches from a gooey molasses tar cake.
It was
Can't you at
imperative.
least tell us what's in it?
To be fair, you could have either had that or had this deal 30 years of paying for lawsuits.
Selling it to every grocery store from here
Come to think of it, I'm honestly
Madagascar.
wondering how many lawsuits this guy's had, considering how
What's so
many
great about
health
that demon
violations
broth anyway?
this guy cooks up.
Is that it's
I feel like there's something where, like, after the 25th, like, emergency visit of wheeling someone to the hospital, you just get the legally free. It's like a punch card, like, okay.
Or pretty much jailed for life.
That. I guess that depends on your perspective of things. Maybe they just hate him.
worth listening to in the
Well, like you also
New
said,
York
they pretty much
area.
closed down this lane, so...
WSNT.
You're listening to WSNT, all sea shanties all the
Oh,
time.
wow. I mean, now that I think
All
that,
the
yeah,
sea
that's the
shanties.
most I've seen in my open his eyes.
It must be
That's the most I've ever seen him move in one
I
place
don't know,
before.
kinda
I
cramping
think
my
he just took
style.
off a year of his life
You
doing
were
that.
talking to him.
I guess it's
Never
true
mind.
what they say. Old men really can't get jiggy with it.
Just me working the register and making deliveries.
God damn it,
A
Leo.
master
He's so
chef
fucking
like
high when he's
yourself.
happy.
She won't
I
even let
know.
me in the kitchen.
So,
I already explained, Grandpa.
So Stinky and Grampy
I just have to
Stinky
make
and
it
Grandpa Stinky are
nicer, so
trying
it's,
to work together.
Worthy of your skills.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, they
Boy,
clash
Grandpa
so
Stinky, I
much.
sure am glad to see you.
I mean,
back
they're both-
working
they're
in
both
this
still
diner
despicable
again
people,
after
but still.
returning from a long time away to work with your granddaughter, who's also coincidentally named
Also
Stinky.
doesn't help that he was dead at one
Was all
point.
that really
Yeah.
We've been
Sorry,
bringing a lot of people
Max
back
is
from
all
the
short
dead, Jordy. It's
term.
kind of
Yeah, I
Bring him
can
back up
see
to
that.
speed every once in a while.
Giant talking dog!
no. I'm saying
Really, Max?
As part of the
Well, they were saying that
previous
earlier,
episode
like,
we watched,
the reason
we
Sam
watched
spouts
about
exposition is to get
alien
Max
girl
up
on
to
the
speed,
street.
because he has short-term memory.
Copy?
Yeah.
Do well to have more
my
of his
God.
kind in this
You
neighborhood.
can talk!
Instead of these shiftless layabouts loitering
Sam,
around
you're
until somebody
huge!
comes to ask them questions.
You know what?
Never
Considering the
would've
fact that
guessed
Sam
Grandpa
had,
Stinky
or
was so
excuse me, Max
prejudiced
has
against
short-term
non-player
memory.
characters.
Now I'm suddenly thinking back to
Stinky
season 2
is
where
a
they went
twin
into the
commander.
future, and it's not so much
He's
Max that's having the
going
problems, but
I could
more
even
so
see
Sam.
him
Right,
make
Matt.
it
Yeah,
to
I
White
love
House.
I love the idea that
Bring
Sam
it
was
down,
just
most
stuck in
likely.
point-and-click adventure mode for his whole life,
Yeah.
just
Stay
spouting
careful,
off
Grandpa
weird
Stinky.
dialogue.
Poor
I can't
bastard.
combine these two items together.
Ooh, you'd like to steal my super secret demon broth recipe, wouldn't you? Well,
We
hands
needs
off.
it.
You know,
Come on, man.
it looks less like it looks less like a recipe and more like a tip jar.
Oh, hi, Barney and Jug Jug.
Sorry,
Barney
Mary.
and Jug Jug.
That wasn't
She
even
always gets her names
close.
wrong. I think she's trying at this point.
5 years
Barney
running.
and
Oh
Jug
my
Jug?
god.
Ugh, You're not
And
even
yet they're still
trying
in
the names
business.
anymore, are you?
Look, I've got a lot going on.
When you're the only
Can't I just give you
restaurant
your key or your
for
crystal
miles,
shard
possibly
or
due to
whatever it
sabotage,
is you're
maybe, I
looking
don't
for,
know,
So you guys
helps.
can go off and do whatever it is you do.
Sorry, Stinky. We
Good
gotta
thing
go
they don't
through all
charge
the
Disneyland
questions.
expenses.
It's the rules.
Whatever.
So let's ask her if she
Oh
knows
gosh,
the
that
power core.
booty.
Seen a futuristic power core around here, have you?
Yeah.
What?
And-
No, of course not.
Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if the
What does
if the
it look
shininess of the engine really works
Futuristic?
for this character.
Four-shaped, kind of powerish.
Powers.
I think it works when the model's been
Mama Bosco would know
updated, but I
about
think
that
she
kind of
is
thing.
very much
I mean,
still
I'm
heavily the same
guessing.
model from 2.
Yeah. I mean, look at those.
Okay,
look at
let's
those
see.
jaws.
I'll
Look
take
at
a
those
double
gums.
bacon cheddar butter deluxe, heavy on the wacky sauce. 2 orders of the jalapeno cheesy poofters.
Sam
Roll
eats a
style.
lot.
Yeah, that wasn't immediately
Okay, 3.
obvious.
And let's throw in one of the 8-bean casseroles with extra onion rings, and finish it off with a jumbo-sized frosty banana mint pickle cyclone chugger with extra jimmies.
Small side salad, please. Oh, and some bangers and mash.
By the way, they
Oh,
never
the
cooked their
mash.
order.
I'm on break.
Ah,
Oh, come
Case in
on.
What
point.
happened to your fry
Hey,
cook?
what happened to the fry
Yeah,
cook,
what was
Sal?
his name? Sal
Oh,
or
yeah,
Pablo
Sal.
or Mohammed
You
or
mentioned once or
something?
twice.
You boys must be mistaken. It's always been just me here, working the kitchen, no one else. That's why I'm so grateful Grandpa Stinky's back.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure you
The
are.
aliens have landed.
Oh, really? I haven't heard anything about that at all.
Keep your guard up. We're about 99.8% sure he's evil.
What about the other 0.2%?
Things must
If
be
the other
easier now that
0.2% is
Stinky's
correct,
back.
then we finally have a new
Yes,
partner
it's
for poker
heaven.
night.
Look at what he's
Sweet.
doing to the place. He's totally destroying the ambiance.
I
This
mean,
place used
you
to be
gotta
an
say,
aggravated assault on all 5
as much
senses.
as Telltale
Now
is
it's
like,
just a misdemeanor
unfortunately it's
battery.
gone. Like,
Sixth Sense
I
is
really
sad.
hope that
You
there's
always have
some
the
other
uncanny
game
premonition
company
of severe
somewhere
stomach upset in
that'll
your
do
future.
the kind of mashups that they did with the poker night stuff,
Yeah,
because that was really
Stinky.
fun.
It'd be
was.
nice,
Take
but
your time.
honestly, as far as like point-and-click adventures in general are concerned, as far as it is to say, we're probably gonna have to rely on Sierra from now on.
What is it
Who knew
now?
that frickin' that would have like outlasted Telltale in its
How's the
like
diner
grand
business
heyday?
treating you?
Well, it's like Sierra's
We know I
known
can
for
do
more
just
than
to
just
turn this
bad
back
point-and-click
into a
adventure
place
games.
that lures
Yep, it's
decent
also
people
known
in to
for
eat.
pinball games.
Carefully placed
And at one
rat
point,
traps
literally
are flourishes
sucking
you
his
don't
life
notice
away
until
from
they're
Crash
missing.
Bandicoot.
Did you see
And
all
giving
the
him tattoos
decorations
on
she
his
scattered
arms.
about? Rubbish.
Yeah,
At least then, we had some
I'm gonna
customers.
hopefully this Sunday meet the
Aye,
voice actor
you
for
really appeal
Aku.
to the lucrative
that'll be fun.
insect and
I'm genuinely
turkey
curious to see like
statue
what his
demographic,
opinion
I'll
of that
give
of
you
working on that was, because it definitely had a great sense of humor.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Aw, you
even
and
if I
that
do
Stinky
do
will
think
be
the writing in
working
that
like a
game was
moment
very
old
on and
machine
off,
in
it
no
had its
time.
moments.
Mark
It,
my
had some
words,
great, it
boyo.
definitely had some great
Boyo?
moments for all the iffy
Do
ones,
people really
especially
say
the
that, Sam?
fucking sequel.
That woman will be
Yeah.
the death of me.
Well,
That's
I guess in
the
particular when they give frickin' like, was it Matt Mercer or
Stay
Nolan
cheerful,
North?
Grandpa Stinky.
Nolan
Which
North.
character are you talking to?
Engine.
Nolan North.
Nolan North.
Well, especially when they give Nolan North some of the most variety we've ever seen in his life.
Oh, hello, statue.
Let's do Future
Liberty.
Vision. Again, that's his. Whenever it's a real life image, it does that anyway.
Into the future of this old man who probably doesn't have much of a future left to live.
Let's see. With Grandpa Steve.
So long, suckers.
What about your super secret demon broth?
Take it. After today, I never need to worry about money again.
So something's going to happen that'll cause him to just abandon it.
We interrupt this
And
program
he'll
for
suddenly
breaking
live like a
news
Scrooge
bulletin.
McDuck.
Officials for the city's $700 million lottery jackpot.
Ah.
Winning ticket sold to unemployed and somewhat pathetic Molopolis resident Harry Molman.
Harry Molman has the winning ticket.
Mary Molman? Really?
I was hoping you'd call.
for a 700
No,
million-
don't speak. Those detectives are finally gone, but someone might be listening in. We should meet in person. Perfect.
She's
I'll
been
leave
spying.
right away.
Dun, dun, dun.
What? Of course
Go.
not.
To be
And
fair,
Sam
though,
and Max
go
don't
fucking
suspect
figure.
a
She's a
thing.
bitch.
Well, she always is.
Yeah.
And, before I forget, let's see what happens with
The Flint.
Flint.
There you go.
Flint.
Tell Doris. Sorry, I wasn't more careful.
Go.
Oh no!
What
We'll
happened
never
to
be able
him?
find Mama Bosco's power core. Wow, that looked painful.
And what happened? What happened to Jordy is that his head literally clipped out of existence and the axe was floating.
Whack.
I see
But-
that.
But
Well,
yeah, we
you
need
can probably
here.
use this.
We'd feel better if
Here,
we
you're
wore this
gonna.
hard hat,
You
Flint.
need this.
That's swell, fellas, but
Doris would want you to have it.
you're right, pals. I've just been thinking of myself all this time. Hand it over.
There
Well,
you go.
It's good to see he works well with them.
Yep.
And
Wait a
the light shows.
Peanuts? You know
What?
I'm allergic to peanuts, Stinky. Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, kill you? Don't be silly.
So
Something's fishy with that dame.
wow.
Yeah, what do
So
you
I
wanna
thought the
know?
hard hat was going to stop the tomahawk, but instead the light showed him that he hates the spaghetti.
Yep.
Do you know anything
Well-
about
Only in
a
Sam
power
and Max.
core?
Yeah, Mama Bosco hired me to find it. Standard issue, find the secret invention for the scientist before it falls into
Oh, he was
wrong
hired to
hands
find that
stuff.
power core.
Even you guys.
Ah.
Mm,
Yeah, you
okay,
know
that
this.
makes sense.
Oh yeah, we totally know where it is.
We were just testing you.
But I'm in the middle of a case that's one hell of a lot bigger.
What? What's the big case?
Is it
What's this
Stinky?
big case you're working on?
Get ready.
No, it actually just
39's
bathed
full,
this morning.
pals, because this one
That's
goes
good to
way
know.
back. Think about it. What do we really know about this Stinky doll?
Wow, it really is
Well,
Stinky.
the story is that Grandpa Stinky actually created
Oh,
her
God, she
using
even looks
some
like
kind of demonic
she
spell,
accidentally let
and she's
one
been
out.
running the diner ever since.
Right, some crazy story you'd have to be an idiot to believe.
No, we saw it. We watched her
Right.
turn into a human.
Idiots.
Right
So
there.
I started digging around, and I found this out back.
What?
Stinky, my queen, I cannot wait any longer. I will be making my grand appearance this afternoon. You say they won't trust me because I'm not human, but damn the consequences. We must start phase 2 of the operation
Okay.
now. I will call your private number with the details. Love, S.
It's who you think it is.
That would explain a lot.
Stinky. Planning
Copy.
something big this afternoon. Name starts with S.
I knew it.
You know what that means?
Skunk Ape.
Oh, well, yeah, that could be it.
What were you thinking?
No, not
You know a guy. I'm not angry, Sam. Just very disappointed.
You shush.
Come on, Max.
Hey,
if Stinky's
shut
in
up.
cahoots with General Skunk Ape, it may have something to do with
Right,
that
the whole
missing power
queen
core.
talking crap.
Good luck, fellas.
Right.
I'll let you know if I find anything else.
Sam, I may be psychic now, but I've got no idea how we're gonna find out Stinky's private phone number.
P.S. Just to make sure, your private number is still.
Oh, it's always in the last place you forget to look.
Well, how convenient.
But we still don't have the toy of power that lets us teleport. So we gotta
What do
find
you
that
know about
somewhere.
this creep, General Skunk Ape?
Just that he tried to hire me to find some missing toys for him. I'm too busy with my other case, so I said nothing doing. You wouldn't know anything about these toys, would you?
I can't lie to Flint paper, Sam.
You have
I
to.
can, little buddy. Nope, not a thing.
I can.
I love that look in his eyes when he said
My
that.
eyes look puffy to you guys.
I don't know why, but
Always.
I think I better go see Doris.
I
She's
really-
my allergy specialist.
I really
Man,
hope
she
that
got
that
blown her
I
stack
love
when
when
she
they do
hears about
stuff
those
like that. Like,
peanuts.
I can't do this. I can.
That was funny.
It's just what makes the whole synergy between Sam and Max all the more. Oh, apparently, the Buck still lives. Thank goodness. Or maybe he's just one of his relatives.
There's like thousands of them. So, yeah, with that said, we're going to stop there, but just know that I wish I could say that things are going to get a little bit more normal. It doesn't. It's just going to
You expect this franchise to get me any more normal than, well, what it's already tried to do?
That's the best part. Every video is going to get weirder.
I would
Join
argue that
us.
that's the entire point of the franchise. It keeps going further to raise the stakes.
You'd think that with now, because the first season had 6 episodes, this one, last one had 5. You'd think that after 11 episodes, they wouldn't find ways to keep upping the ante, but they do.
Yeah, up until that epic climax. Speaking of which, stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye.